gentlemen, this is Archangel GX1 and I welcome everybody on my stream. Today in this video, precisely, I'm going to do the Archon story quest of the Traveler when they entered the Chasm. So I accidentally started the story quest and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time to do the actual story Archon quest. So here we go. Hope you enjoyed this stream and video. And if you're new around this area, please leave a like and subscribe. And here we go. Let's continue.
A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again? Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
Dainsleif!
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before. I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it.
Hello someone, how you doing?
Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network.
Yeah, everything's going fine. I literally just started the stream, but wow, yesterday was something else. I didn't expect too many people watching my stream, and while I was watching it on my phone, I realized that my mic wasn't that adjusted, so I kind of felt bad for those who were watching me. But now I increased a little bit more the volume on my mic so everybody can hear it. I just hope that nobody hears like my breathing, because I don't know what's wrong with this mic that sometimes you can hear my breathing when I'm streaming.
Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Well, you can tell me, you're the one watching the stream right now. Do you hear me clearly, or do you hear like a little breathing from me or something like that?
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Conria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
I hear it clearly without breathing. Oh, so you don't hear any breathings like from my nose or my mouth? Okay, then it's good.
Sounds like your sister was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
I don't trust you that much, not gonna lie, but let's go.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Okay. So let's do the story quest for now. I was planning to do the secondary quest, but I didn't expect that I was going to trigger the story quest, and I didn't have no choice to start the stream.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean, you know something about this?
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible.
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this. Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
I think so.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean, there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
Ooh, that's kind of hard.
When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured.
Well, at least I understand now why the Hilichurls respawn every time, everywhere. Each day they just endure the curse again and appear again.
And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Yeah, it's kind of like the karma shell.
Out of the frying pan, steady as
No, what did I do?
Wind blade.
I don't need to get attacked while I'm out there. Okay, I don't have the shield anymore. It's okay.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Keep back. Wind blade.
Boba, get them! What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Canria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one.
Who is this guy?
Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Something that I was thinking about is you did this quest before. Honestly, I did it, but didn't pay much attention to it. Not gonna lie, I was kind of amazed that we finally had a new story quest, a new area to explore. So I kind of speed run it and didn't pay too much attention to the story quest. So yeah, now I'm trying to pay attention closely. But yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. What I was trying to say is that I think, this is a theory, but I think that his curse will eventually grow more stronger, turning him into probably one of the monsters, one of the Helichurus or something like that. And he'll be like probably like a weekly boss fight. That's a theory, but it can happen.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. We should press onward to the city.
I agree, but it's kind of interesting, like the story and all that. I'm not going to lie, it will be sad, but I would like to have him as an opponent and a whale account. That way, I know that he's going to be powerful.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't waste your time.
Oh, nice.
Huh?
Canria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still.
Well, that can be probably one of the theories that I literally just said. If they're planning to add him as a boss fight.
The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Karia? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Conria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Yeah, this happened to me before while I was crossing all the way down. And the worst thing is that since I was sprinting, I ran out of stamina and fall all the way down. But the other theory is that he lied and used us and then the fight. Oh. That would be unexpected.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I need to get rid of them one by one.
Nice and spicy!
Wind blade.
I wonder if they're going to add these people on the main quest.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
By the way, I upgraded a little bit my Noelle. That way, she can heal my characters a little better.
You should be able to climb up, right?
Where? Oh, let's see.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
What?
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hold on, I think they...
Are we going to fight them?
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Oh, yes, we're fighting them.
Boba, get them!
Keep back.
You're toast!
Keep back.
Ouch.
Keep back.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Spicy. Steady as stone. Yeah.
I need to kill at least one of them.
Boba, get them! Leave it all to me.
This will be better, okay. Okay, my razor is back to health. Those type of enemies are scary if you don't have a very
What's
good
this?
build. The three enemies that I'm afraid most of it are, first of it, these ones, the new enemies that they came up in the chasm. The second is the ones from Tsurumi Island. The ones that can like give you the corrosive status effect. And last of the enemies that I'm afraid of is the mechanical ones. Not the ruin guards, the other ones that are like more that move more quickly.
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
More?
More of them are closing in!
Well, the thing is that I don't have a good build on my current characters. If I had a good build and leveled them up, I probably wouldn't be able to defeat them. But it's not the case with my current level.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you?
I agree, but shouldn't be Traveler the one speaking all the time? I mean, he is the main character, not Paimon.
It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly, I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat, and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Interesting. And how do we get up again? Oh, what if I blow this silly? Oh, that was so close. I almost fall.
I really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
How do I unlock this one again? Oh, there. This is the most confusing teleportation waypoint that somebody has created. I mean, everything is upside down, I know, but why this? Doesn't make sense at all.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
This entrance is kind of weird, though. Okay.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go! Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Well, like I said, this was my theory that since he is a strong opponent, Dainslev, he probably can handle the curse more better than the Hilichurls or even the Black Knights, whatever it was called. I forgot how they call. But if you pay attention, even the general that we just saw a few moments ago, he was still a little bit more conscious. And even recognized Dainsleif. So probably Dainsleif is going to turn into some sort of powerful monster because he cannot control the curse for that much time. But it's just a theory. I still have no ways to proving that it's going to be true or not.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse! Paimon can't even imagine!
I mean, cleansing the curse for an exchange of your life is way more better than having a curse and suffer for the eternity. Yep.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now? Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
He just walks away without saying a single word.
He ran off! But he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. So, we going then?
Yep. Hey, let's go adventuring through
Halfdan jumped down over there! Let's follow him.
last time I thought. Wait, hold on a second. I remember that there was some sort of crystal around here. Like around here in the bottom of this. Yes, I knew it. I remember it correctly. Let me pick it up. There we go. Now let's go follow the... How's it called? The... Halfdan.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Chest? What? You're talking about this one? I'll pick it up later.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here. Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see. It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
It is kind of sad there.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
I mean, I think they can still manage to hold the flavor, right? The flavor.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls build in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased Hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Canria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Canria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust.
Oh.
So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately...
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Lumine looks so cold in this part, not gonna lie.
Lumine.
Huh?
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct? No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Canria. After all, there can be no nation without a people. It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
Who knows?
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister. It is only natural for you to side with her. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say... I see. It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
But not gonna lie, Date Slave acts way too sus, if you ask me. Okay.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Ouch. I didn't expect that.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dame Sliff, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsliff.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the weight of the abyss. I cannot provide the cleansing effect of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Oh my god,
Nice and
stop
spicy.
running away.
I must leave notes.
Keep back! Keep back!
Boba, get them!
Wind blade! Keep back!
Nice and spicy.
Leave it all to me.
Resistance is futile. The end is now. The end will come.
Ouch.
Boba, get them!
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. Someone needs
with the wind!
Hello, Ryan. How you doing?
I must leave no...
I'm very good. Right now, I'm a little bit trying to defeat Feral. They're kind of annoying when you have the amount of power.
The world will burn.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages! Now you finally got him!
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
Okay, so to do that quickly, let's just teleport. By the way, how you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the stream. I was a little concentrating on this.
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Don't do it!
Oh, that's so sad.
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me. Take him out and deactivate the device.
It's more easy say than done.
Behold, the Abyss has with you. Hear the truth, the gifts of grace.
Keep back!
I'm the frying pan!
Windblade!
The light shine. Hear the truth.
Keep back!
The gifts of grace.
Boba, get them!
Let the light shine. Hear the truth. Peace be with you. Let the light shine.
Give me a second and I'll answer.
Name of the truth.
Ouch.
The power
I must leave no...
of revelation. Hear ye the words of joy. The truth shall set you free. Peace and hope find
Steady as stone.
The power of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Nice and spiced.
Ouch.
Grace be upon you.
Keep back!
Peace and hope.
I must leave no stone unturned. Nova, get them!
Hear ye the word endure.
Oh my god, that was quite...
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
Okay, so my favorite character right now, and we're talking about the lore, my favorite character will be Zhongli. He is just something else. But and we're talking about damage, I love more Eula. I don't know, but those two characters are my favorite ones from all of them. Yep, Daddy Zhongli. That's my favorite character from the lore. And my favorite character for the damage, it's Eula, because she deals a ridiculous amount of damage.
And Halfdan.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quick!
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey! Wait for Paimon!
How do I enter again? Okay.
Steady as stone.
Windblade!
Get them! Leave it all to me.
Yaimiko, I mean,
Windblade!
it is Yaimiko, right? Eventually Yaimiko, I would say that I have not tested her that much. I do know that she's a very good DPS, but I haven't tested her that much. Okay, got the first one. Oh wait, I have to destroy the artifacts. Oh my god, why? I forgot totally that I had to destroy these.
The Hilly Trolls are really suffering.
Okay, I got the first one. Let's go to the second. Yeah, I do have Yaya and the well account.
Nice and spicy. I must leave no. Out of the frying pan.
Windblade!
By the way, once the new update comes up, I'm planning to do a lot of missions.
Destroy the devices and put an end to the Hilly Trolls suffering.
But there's one thing that I'm wondering. What should be better to get? Should I... Oh! I fell out. Okay, never mind. That was okay. So what should be... The biggest number I've ever seen is 57k. Oh, well... I don't want to bluff, but my best amount amount of damage is actually almost 400k. It's like 390 something thousand. But it's on my Will account, obviously. It's not on this account. But yeah, I do have something in mind. Who should I pull for? Should I pull Okay. Minus 4k it said. Well, it depends on how you use your team setup. Like, if you want to do a really amazing amount of damage, you should check for the types of artifacts that you have, and you should try to get good team comps. So like your teams can buff your main DPS and deal more damage. Okay, let's see.
I must leave no stone.
Windblade! With the wind!
Race you, Boba! Get. Nice and spicy.
Windblade!
What's your current team right now?
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Guess so. So yeah, what's your current team? I know that you have Xiao and Diluc as main DPS. Wait, is it up? How do I get up? You know what, I'll just do this. Diluc, Fischl, Xiao, and Barbara. Okay. So for Barbara, let me just do a quick cut. For Barbara, what I recommend you is to have the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. That one is that when switching characters, the new character taking the field has their attack increased by, and this one is by 30%, but if you refine it all the way to rank 5, it's a 48% damage. So that will give your character 48% damage extra once you switch it. But it only lasts for 10 seconds. So you need to for example, you use the Deluxe burst, then the Official's burst, then you use the Barbara's elemental skill, you switch to Xiao, you use his elemental burst, and keep plunging. You just keep plunging and you will deal a massive amount of damage. That's how I can see it. Or if you use Diluc as a main DPS, you try to, well, you cannot do any swirl with Xiao, but you can use Fischl, and you can use Fischl's burst and elemental skill, then use Barbara's elemental skill, and with Diluc you can use his ultimate and then attack with his skill, and you'll deal massive amount of damage. But it also depends on the amount of artifacts that you have. Because it's not only the team comps that you do. You need to check up the artifacts that you have for them. But yeah, like I said, it's not only the believe it or not, it takes a long time to get artifacts. For my Eula main DPS, it took me around 2 months or 3 months to get a decent amount of setup of artifacts. And not even then, I still had to spend more time trying to upgrade my Eula for more. Oh. Okay, let's continue to the story quest.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go. Huh? Huh? Light.
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan. Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
I'm still on my sister's side, not gonna lie. I don't fully trust you, Dainsleif.
Sheesh! He sure knows how to hold a grudge, saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But At least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hill trolls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Sure, just give me a second. Okay. Let me lower it. Where was it again? Audio. I think that should do it for now. So we already completed one of the Archon quests, so now it's time for what? Complete quest. You and Pat in the same mistake in the area, only to someone to get respected there. Complete Act 1 to start this quest. Tartarus, Patches and Bressa, Chapter 2, and Wherefore Express the Sin. Wait, what is this quest? Wait, is it? Let me see. Do I have to complete these ones to Practice and Bressa? Sword Kings and Tripus Custos. Turners and Bressa. Oh, so if I want to do this Archon quest, I need to complete the main story quest of the adventure rank, but I'm still not at the adventure rank 40, so I cannot complete any of these quests. I had to complete this one if I remember, Takito, the one from I think is this one, and the one from Yelan. If I don't complete, oh no, it's this one. It's the one from Ayato. So if I don't complete these story quests, I will not be able to continue the Archon quest. What a buff. That is certainly unexpected. And I cannot do the story quest of Mona because I still need to wait until tomorrow for the daily commissions. This is going to suck. So since I already came to a dead end on the story quest, I'm going to basically end it right now, the stream. So I'm going to be grinding to get at least 4 keys. It's going to take around 1 week or 2 probably. But don't worry, I'm going to still updating streams. I'm going to do it on my Will account because we're going to have an update that will allow us to do the Archon quest on Sumeru, if you remember. So for now, I just want to thank everybody for watching my stream, and it is kind of lame that I cannot actually do a more than 1 hour stream, but it is what it is. Like, I don't have content for now. I'm actually sorry. I didn't expect this. Well, thank you very much for watching my stream, and see you later. But by the time being, probably around 1 week, I'm going to start updating the story quests. So thank you very much, and see you later.